everyone, welcome back to Makeup by Damsel Shine. And no, this is not Simran. I am Sugandha from Glammegal and this is a collab video, and we've teamed up to do bridal looks, North and South Indian brides. So my look is of a North Indian bride, and Simran in this video will show you how to get a South Indian bride look. And I'm very excited for this collaboration. I hope you all enjoy it too. So without further ado, let's just watch the video that Simran has created for you all, and my video is going to be linked below, so do check that out. And I hope you all have a nice time watching both the videos, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Hi again, so I hope you all liked the intro. So let's get started. I'm going to first apply my Elizabeth Arden moisturizer all over my face. Now I'm going to be using my Benefits Professional Primer and will be applying this right at my T-zone. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to press this primer into my skin. Now I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer, which is an orange color corrector, and will be applying this onto all those areas where I have kind of darkness and discoloration. And then I'm going to be blending that all out using my finger. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to be using my MAC Pro Longwear Foundation NC35, and I'm going to first apply this foundation on my forehead, spread that out with my finger, and then I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender to blend that all out in these bouncing motions. This foundation is basically a waterproof foundation, and it kinds of gets settled onto the skin very quickly. So I like to do part by part. So I like to start out with my forehead, then one side of my face, then the other, and then my neck area. You also need a strong base for this foundation, like a good moisturizer and a good primer, so that this foundation blends well. Once I'm happy with how my foundation looks, I'm gonna move on to my contour, and I'm gonna be using my KRYOLAN 665F shade, which is like 1 or 2 shades darker than my skin tone. And I'm gonna be applying that first onto the hollows of my cheekbones, and then gonna use a damp beauty blender to blend that upwards. I'm also going to be applying that onto my jawline area, temples, and sides of my nose. Then to highlight, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Creamy Beige Concealer on to the center of my face, first applying it onto my under eye area in a V shape, then onto the bridge of my nose and the center of my forehead, under the hollows of my cheekbones, chin, and around my mouth. And of course, gonna use that same damp beauty blender to blend that all out. Now I'm going to be using my MAC cream color base in Hush, and will be applying this right at the highest points of my cheekbones, around my cupid's bow, some on the chin, temples, and on my brow bone area. Then I'm going to be using my banana powder to bake my makeup. I'm going to be applying a lot of powder around the areas where I've highlighted, and then I'm going to let it sit there for like 10 minutes or so, and then we'll be dusting it off, which is like the entire process of baking. So after I'm done with applying a lot of powder around all the areas where I've highlighted, I'm going to move on to my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using my NYX Micro Brow Pencil in dark, and will be first shaping out my eyebrows and then filling them in. I also have an entire eyebrow routine which will be listed down in the description box. Look at that. Oh my god. Now I'm going to be using my Benefit Stay Don't Stray primer and will be applying this onto all over my eyelid area, also up to my brow bone, and then gonna blend it out with my finger. And now I'm gonna be using my NYLON eyeshadow by MAC and will be applying this onto my brow bone area to highlight. Then using my Makeup Geek Chickadee eyeshadow and using my MAC 217 blending brush, I'm going to be applying this into my crease area as base transition. Then I'm going to be using my Makeup Geek Mocha eyeshadow and with MAC 219 pencil brush, I'm going to be applying this in a V shape on the outer V area of my eye. And will also be taking that into the very socket of my eye like so. Then I'm gonna use another pointy brush by Sigma and gonna blend that all out. And then gonna reapply that same mocha eyeshadow on top of that transition that we have created, just darkening that up more a bit. And of course blending it out. Then using my favorite golden eyeshadow, which is from this Naked 2 palette, which is Half Baked, and using a stiff flat brush, I'm going to be applying this onto my eyelid area. I'm basically going to concentrate this eyeshadow only on my eyelid, like you can see right here, and then just going back with some of the mocha eyeshadow and blending in between the edges. Now I'm going to be using my Makeup Geek Outer V brush and this sparkly green eyeshadow from my Maybelline 24 Carats Nude palette, and we'll be applying this again on the outer V area just to darken that up more, and then of course going back with my blending brush just to make sure we have no harsh lines. I'm also applying some Chickadee again in between all the transitions that I've done. And now I'm going to be using a stippling brush and I'm going to dust off all the excessive powder off from my face. Now I'm going to be using my favorite L'Oreal Kajal MAGIQUE Bold in Black and will be tight lining my upper and lower waterline, and then using the same to kind of extend the inner flick out and aligning my lower lash line area. I'm then going to be using my Makeup Geek Corrupte eyeshadow with a small angle brush and going to apply it right on top of that kajal just to set it. And then using that same kajal, of course, to do my winged eyeliner, and I'm going to be applying a very thin eyeliner, a bit extended, and then just going back with that same Corrupte eyeshadow to fill that in. Now I'm going to be using my RIMMEL Candle Eyes Retro Glam Mascara to mascarify my top and bottom lashes, and then we'll be applying my PSC lashes in M72. Now I'm going to be using these three KRYOLAN blush, that is D1, F22 and Youth Red together right at the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to be using my favorite Makeup Revolution Goddess of the Love highlighter right on the highest points of my cheekbones, Cupid's bow, chin, temples, tip of my nose and its bridge. And then to line my lips, I'm going to be using my Faces Tangy Pop Lip Liner. And we'll fill it in with the Studio West Pure Passion Coralista lipstick. I would like to give a shout out to my friend Manju, who has given me this bridal jewelry for this video. She supplies rental bridal jewelry all over South India, so her details will be down in the description box. Don't forget to check out her link for that, and she has like lots and lots of sets to choose from. Thank you so much, Manju. So I'm gonna move on to applying my bindi, and with that we are done. So this is the final result, my girls. I hope you all liked it. Don't forget to check out Suganda's channel, which is Glammegal, and don't forget to subscribe to both of us. Don't forget to give us a huge like, do comment and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.